All right, we're here with Denham Springs football coach Brett Beard. First day of 7-on-7 for you guys. Lots of challenges, and I know people are going to see some new faces and things like that. But how did you feel like you guys kind of handled it today?
Yeah, I thought it was one of our better week ones in this league. I've been in this league now for, I guess, 14 years, going back to Woodlawn, and this could have very easily been our best week one performance that I've ever had, coming off a long break and only a couple days to prepare for it. And on top of the youthful team that we're going to have, and, losing 41 seniors. But, our kids, they showed me a lot in the spring and the way they worked this offseason. So really excited to see them come together as a football team and prove to us what they can be as football players. And this was a great first step, and really excited to see where they go. They set the bar really high, being pretty good on a week one.
We talk about momentum in these things, and you're trying to see how your team is going to respond to these things. Springfield got the first score against you guys, and then if I remember correctly, you guys bounced back and scored 4 touchdowns against them. What'd you feel about that?
Yeah.
And I know it's early too, but it's one of those things that you see.
Yeah, they scored over the top one of our young corners, who we think is going to be a really big time player here. Those things happen, especially a guy's coming off a break. He got beat, and you could tell it bothered him, which is a huge step in the right direction. And then you fast forward to a few possessions, and he got a pick. So he gets beat. You owe us one. You get a pick. Now we're back to even. So that tells me right there he's got a little gumption to him. He's got a little moxie that I like to see that we need to see out of that kid for him to be ready to be a 5A corner. At this level this year. So, excited to see him compete and battle back. I thought our kids, you got to be able to handle the ups and downs. Sometimes you're going to have a few more downs, and it's those teams that handle that the best are the ones that are going to be successful and be standing there at the end of the 48 minutes.